Hey, my name is Daniel Graversen. I'm an SAP mentor, and I've just been in Stockholm here for the international focus group for process integration. It's a new name, so I guess I better learn it. But one of the things that I found out was that the dual stack for SAP PI 731 does not support process orchestration, the new BPM and modeling framework, and it did not support the iFlows, which was, well, the iFlow was a nice way to look at things, but maybe not business critical. But the BPMN modeling and the whole engine around that is quite key to wanting to use 731. So I had imagined that, okay, you could install 731 and it would be okay, and then you could just start using it and figure out, well, how does this work, and start to move your systems away from it. Otherwise you need to have a much longer migration period, because you needed to first shut down all the PI system. Well, first move all the interfaces into the new configuration, move all BPMs and stuff like that, test really thoroughly, and move it to test and production, and then sometime you'd be ready to move it to production. And that would probably take a bit of time, because there's a lot of things to consider when doing that. So I thought, well, we could do that, and then we didn't have to have the PI 731 for so long time, because, well, we had the 31 dual stack that we could use, and then at some later point we would say, okay, now we're all Java, and we could do it all in Java. But apparently that's not the case. So if you are, as me, wondering whether or not to use the dual stack or not, I'd say go for the single stack, because then you got the process orchestration and the whole framework, for which is a large business case about going to the single stack. I haven't, well, it wasn't something I was aware of, so that's why I share this with you, and hope you'll also acknowledge this before you have installed the system and try to use it. So I guess that's a note to reuse or reread the installation guides and requirements before installing any systems. So that was just something I wanted to share. We talked with SAP, they are acknowledging and say, well, one of the big business cases or ways to, so we're not showing in putting much more investment in this the dual stack, and kind of force people to move into the single stack, which is the best supported PI release. So that's a reason, and it's a good one, but they have heard this from many people, but now you've heard it from me, and that's a way you could go around when you're doing your PI installation. So until next video, goodbye.